Welcome, basketball fans, to the first men's ACAA game of 2023. Today we'll have the Crandall University Chargers at 5-2, looking to upset the 7-1 hosting Holland College Hurricanes. I'm Grant Harrison, coming at you live from the McMillan Center for Community Engagement right here in downtown Charlottetown. Now, starting off for the Chargers, we've got number 2, Devon Glenn from Woodbridge, Virginia. Number 3, Brett Curtis from Harvey, New Brunswick. Number 9, Sasha Gauthier from Ottawa, Ontario. Number 11, we've got James French from Moncton, New Brunswick, and Gabe Cormier from Moncton, New Brunswick. And right here we have the starting lineup for the Hurricanes. We've got Jalen GTA Menzies wearing number 3 from Toronto, Ontario. We've got number 5 from Ottawa, Ontario, Almond Dervisevic. Number 6 from Charlottetown, PEI, Jack McCauley. Then we've got number 9 from Cornwall, PEI, Nick Mills. And new to the team this year, we've got number 12, Marcellus Taliaferro. Had to make sure I got that pronunciation right. You know, his mother gave him the name Taliaferro. I wanted to make sure I'm saying Taliaferro. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, United States of America. Marcellus is going to take the tip-off here against Crandall's James French. See what the new addition, the new tatted addition, can do for the Hurricanes here in 2023. Hurricanes come up with the ball. It goes to Jack McCauley, now to Jalen Menzies. Jalen coming up the court. He's probably going to look for Allman on that right-hand side. Well, he goes to the right-hand side himself as he puts it up for the alley-oop. What a way to start off 2023 as Marcellus Taliaferro puts it down for 2. What a start to this second half of the season. Hurricanes coming out strong, making a statement. Right now, Sasha Gauthier going to Brett Curtis. He goes to Gabe Cormier. From the corner, no good. That three-pointer, no luck. Almond Dervisevic now for the Hurricanes. Going into the paint. It's Marcellus. He gets another two-pointer. Oh, my goodness. He's not a big man, but he's a big man. And one on it, too. He's going to go to the line. As number 11, James French, gets his first foul of the evening. Looking like his inspiration there, Giannis Antetokounmpo from his hometown. Just big, talented, can move. We're seeing a lot from the first year here as Jack McCauley comes up with it now. Marcellus with the steal. Jalen Menzies going up for 2. Not as much luck as his foot-taller friend, Marcellus. Gabe Cormier here. As Devon Glenn goes to Brett Curtis, who goes up for 3, no good, hits that front rim. And now Gabe Cormier is going to bring it into the top right hand of the paint. And the ball is going to find its way to Sasha Gauthier. He goes in the paint, no luck. Runs into a wall of Monsoon as Jalen Menzies puts down 2 right there. Hurricanes up 7-0. A minute 30 into this game. Brett Curtis here. He goes to James French, back to Curtis, who goes to Devon Glenn. Devon Glenn picks out Sasha Gauthier. Goes back to Curtis. Curtis steps on the line, no good. His left foot hit that second R in Hurricanes. Jack McCauley's going to inbound here, go to Jalen Menzies. Wonder who he's going to look for. Let me take a guess, it's Marcellus. Jalen coming up the middle of the court, goes to Allman. Allman gets the box out from Jack. but it's going to go the other way. Almond Drvisovic gets the offensive foul there. His first, the team's first. My heart is pounding after that start, and we've kind of calmed down here 2 minutes in. We found a rhythm. Hurricanes had 2 or 3 possessions there that didn't go their way, and we're kind of settling in. Hopefully Hurricanes don't sit back too much. As Gabe Cormier's three-pointer is good. Jalen Menzies going to Marcellus. Marcellus to Jack. Jack with the long two-pointer, no good. James French comes up with that one. And he says, Sasha, you go up the court now. You have a little fun with it. Sasha Gauthier coming up that right-hand side, making some moves on Almond. Almond not being fooled by the pick and roll. Well, fake pick and roll, I should say, as Gabe Cormier goes inside now. Back to Sasha. Sasha goes to James French as James French puts down 2 points. Now Crandall within 2 of the Hurricanes. Hurricanes getting a little comfortable as we got a jump ball coming up here, which is going to go towards Crandall. Chargers getting a favor there from just luck of possession. Sasha Gauthier taking it up the court for the Chargers. James French goes to Devon Glenn. Devon Glenn looking for some support from French. French goes back to his home in the paint. Gauthier up for 3. That ball good as Crandall takes their 1-point lead here in the first quarter. 6:23 left. Marcellus goes in the paint now. Looking like Harden with that Euro step. Hurricanes come up with it. Almond's gonna inbound here. Hurricanes don't go with their usual super stack, but instead go out to Nick Mills. Nick to Jack. Jack loses control of the ball there as Chargers take the ball back. Sasha Gauthier with Devon Glenn on his right-hand side. James French goes to Devon. Devon hits the left-hand side of the rim. No good there. Jack McCauley's three-pointer, no good. Back-to-back missed three-pointers. And that shot by Brett Curtis, good for 3. Chargers up 4 now. As Almond almost loses the ball there on his sideline. Almond gets a charging call against him. It's going to be Almond's second foul of the evening and the Hurricanes' second foul of the evening as well. And checking in for the Hurricanes here, we've got Kyrie Thompson wearing number 1 and Chris Yogi Bear Cheatham wearing number 2. A little 2-on-2 action here as Cheatham guards Devon Glenn. Devon to the left-hand side and back to the middle. James French taking the body away. That is Chris Cheatham. Sasha Gauthier goes across the court to Brett Curtis, who steps out of bounds. So it's going to be the Hurricanes' ball as Jack McCauley inbounds here. Taliaferro calling a play on that corner over there. As Chris Cheatham makes his way in the paint, loses the ball to number 17, Gabe Cormier. Kyrie Thompson comes up with his first foul of the evening. Hurricanes' third foul of this quarter. Sasha Gauthier taking it up. Devon Glenn. Now Gabe Cormier is going to take it in the paint as he fools Marcellus Taliaferro. Marcellus Taliaferro is going to get hurt his first foul in a maroon jersey. Despite the noise, Gabe Cormier makes his free throw to put the Chargers up 7 against a one-loss Hurricane team. Kyrie Thompson from the free throw line nails the mid-range two-pointer. Sasha Gauthier coming up that right-hand side now, going up against Thompson, as Devon Glenn takes control now for the Chargers. And Kyrie Thompson takes a massive body from James French. But he didn't sell it the way he wanted to, at least. So Logan's going to take a foul here. It's going to be Logan's first of the game. Hurricanes going to go in bonus on this next one. So with that, Chargers put a surprising shock to the Hurricanes. Chargers, they came out, they didn't put up a single point for a minute and a half, then all of a sudden went on an absolute tear with only a Hurricanes free throw in between it all. Now they're up 5 against a dominant Hurricane team. And they'll take some more free throws here as we come back from this Hurricane timeout here in a couple seconds. So that brings James French, the 5th year from Moncton, New Brunswick, on the line for the Chargers. His first shot good to increase that lead there to 6. See what he does on his second one. That one hits as well. With a little miscommunication there with Logan Rempel and Chris Cheatham. Yogi Bear comes up with the ball now. Going to that right-hand side with the fake out to Kyrie. Kyrie to Marcellus. No good. He stepped out of bounds. What a play that would have been from Chris Cheatham, faking out the defense with that fake pass to Jack McCauley, finding a wide open lane to Kyrie Thompson. And just an unfortunate out of bounds by the Hurricanes. So now in the paint, Daniel Hawks can't make it for 2. As Logan Rempel pulls up for 3 here. That one no good. So Sasha Gauthier going to take it up the court for the Chargers. He's going to go to James French. He's going to take a little breather. Sasha Gauthier unable to hold it against the Cheatham defense. Chris goes to Marcellus. Marcellus. He gets the body. So Gabe Cormier going to get his first foul of the evening. Chargers second. We do have an injured player on the court. Chargers player Sasha Gauthier down with what appears to be a lower body injury, looking like his right knee. Sasha Gauthier twisted on it just the wrong way after Cheatham guarded him, and he just fell right down to the ground there. Twisted over his knee from left to right while he was balanced on just that one leg there. Trainers are examining the inside ligaments of his right knee there. Typically the culprit when you have that twisting. And Sasha Gauthier gets a big round of applause as he comes up here. He's going to go to the bench. Going to be Tyree Cooper, the former Hurricane, to replace Sasha Gauthier as the injury timeout comes to a close.
At the line for the Hurricanes,
Marcellus Taliaferro on the line for the Hurricanes here, getting 2 shots as we come back to action here. His first shot good. Also in substitution terms, we have Mark Hoffer, formerly enrolled at Holland College. Marcellus' second shot doesn't hit, but nonetheless, Chargers are up 6 as Tyree Cooper takes it up the right-hand side against Kyrie Thompson. Devon Glenn now against Kyrie. Devon goes to Daniel Hawks, who goes to French, back to Devon. Devon on that right-hand side makes his way through 3 Hurricane defenders, leaving his teammate wide open on the 3, but Tyree Cooper puts it down for 2. Securing up the paint there. Crandall gonna win this game on the inside of the court as Tyree steals the ball off Thompson there. Throws the ball off the back end of the backboard. But I believe Jalen Menzies touched it before it went out of bounds. Jalen Menzies gave it a little tip before it went out of bounds there and touched the backboard. So Almond Drvicevic going to come in for Marcellus Taliaferro. Daniel Hawks to inbound for the Chargers. He's going to find Devon Glenn on that right-hand side of your screen, number 2. Ball finds its way to Daniel Hawks. Hawks' shot no good. Logan Rempel in the paint for 2, puts it down on the Euro step. 2 minutes 15 left in the first quarter. So Tyree Cooper gonna go to Daniel Hawks, who's gonna go to Mark Hoffer. Mark Hoffer in the paint finds Devon Glenn, who puts it down for 3. Almond Drvicevic for 3 here. That shot too much. Devon Glenn for the Chargers here. Devon goes to the right-hand side, makes his way to the free throw line. Daniel Hawks now with the mid-range 2-pointer. Chris Cheatham calling the offense there, looking for a screen, I imagine. Little flippity flip. And off the fingertips of Daniel Hawks. And the ball goes into the bleachers, so it's going to be Hurricane ball. Almond Drvicevic to inbound here. Almond finds Kyrie. Kyrie making his way in. Jalen Menzies back to Kyrie, back to Jalen. Jalen for 3. That shot too short and just a little too far left. Must be the wind affecting that shot there. Minute left in the first quarter. Tyree Cooper up the right-hand side. Going to Gabe Cormier as the ball finds its way to Daniel Hawks. Hawks to Hoffer. And Brett Curtis puts down a three. As Chargers are up 14 on these Hurricanes. Chris Cheatham goes up for three, no good. Kyrie Thompson's going to shoot two here after Tyree Cooper takes his first foul of the evening. Third foul for the Chargers here in this first. Kyrie on the line here for the Hurricanes. His first shot good. Kyrie taking his time on that second one, but worth the wait. Puts it down. Chargers up 12 now. An offensive foul on Tyree Cooper, the former Hurricane. He puts the body into a Hurricane defender there. He gets an unlucky call. Chris Cheatham to Kyrie Thompson. Thompson with 26 seconds left in the first. 9 seconds, 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4, puts it up off the rim and in. Rolls it off the fingertips with a little how you doing. And now Hurricanes are going to take the ball because Tyree Cooper stepped over the line on his inbound pass. That paint, very tricky, as often you don't see that thin gap between the free throw paint and the baseline paint. As Kyrie Thompson hits another two-pointer with 10 seconds left in the first. Hurricanes not down yet. Alman Drvicevic for three. That shot no good. Jalen Menzies puts it in for two. Hurricanes down 6 as time runs out here in the first. We'll be back with second quarter action. I'm Grant Harrison. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back here after the break. Drvicevic goes to Cheatham here as we start the second quarter. Kyrie Thompson back to Jalen Menzies. Jalen Menzies for a mid-range two, no good. Chargers take control, go to Tyree Cooper, who's steaming up the court. Going for two, no good off the back end, well, bottom of the rim, I should say. Kyrie Thompson on the left-hand side. What a fast way to start this second quarter. I'm even out of breath. Oh. Anyways, Devon Glenn up that right-hand side. Calling the offense, finds James French, who goes to Tyree. Tyree goes to Gabe Cormier, who travels. Going to be a Hurricanes ball. So Chris Cheatham on the right-hand side to Jalen Menzies to Kyrie to Logan Rempel. Goes up for two, and that one's good despite the shutdown defense by the Chargers thus far. Hurricanes down 4 at home here with 8:55 left in the second. So we're going to go back the other way as we have a little backcourt violation. Cheatham goes to Kyrie Thompson. Kyrie Thompson on the ground like a Harlem Globetrotter. Still comes up with it. For Chris Cheatham. He charges there. Little zig when he should have zagged. So it's going to be a foul for the Dallas, Texas native. His first foul of the evening, Hurricanes' first foul of the quarter. Devon Glenn with Cheatham on his back. Gets the ball regardless from Tyree Cooper. Devon goes to Gabe Cormier, who can't find it. As Allman steps out of bounds now. He tries to argue, but I'd say from the ball of his foot to his heel was out of bounds there. Tyree Cooper to inbound. He goes to Devon Glenn. Devon finds Gabe Cormier. Gabe Cormier for three, no good. Tyree can't come up with the offensive rebound as it goes to Logan Rempel, who comes up the left-hand side. Going to Kyrie Thompson, back to Allman. Allman's gonna take two shots now. Devon Glenn comes up with the foul there, his first of the evening. Chargers' first foul of the quarter. Allman on the line here. His first shot good. Just a strange first half to start here. We start off with the fastest basketball I've seen. Then for the next 8 minutes, we play a little back and forth. And look at that. Marcellus Taliaferro cleans up that missed shot for an extra point. That must have been playing. That must have been playing. Allman doesn't miss a lot of free throws. But regardless, Crandall's going to take it. Devon Glenn from the free throw line goes to Tyree Cooper. Tyree to Cormier, back to Cooper. Logan Rempel's going to dish this one off to Kyrie Thompson, who takes a foul and two shots, as Hurricanes now have a chance to either tie this thing up or take the lead. Tyree Cooper is going to come up with his third foul of the night with only 7:30 left to go in this first half. Running into big trouble here after the back-to-back fouls early on in this second quarter. Had a little substitution trouble there. Not sure why they didn't let him sub. All except the shooter there. Kyrie Thompson's first shot is in. Tie game here. 26 all. His second shot in as Hurricanes take the lead. So we're going to have three substitutions. Tyree Cooper, Nick Mills, and Jack McCauley coming onto the court for the Hurricanes. Gabe Cormier goes to Devon Glenn. Devon Glenn finds Mark Offer. Mark Offer was looking for a James French three-pointer. No good there. Allman steps out of bounds again. About the same portion of his foot out of bounds this time. About the ball of his foot to his heel. It was just all maroon on that sideline. So Devon Glenn goes to Gabe Cormier. Gabe Cormier to Devon. Devon now looking for the switch, but Hoffer goes inside. Mark with the three-pointer. The big man from the paint. Can't find luck on the outside. Jack McCauley to Jalen Menzies. Brett Curtis going to come up with this one. His layup no good, but he'll get 2 shots off the Nick Mills foul. That's Nick's first foul of the evening and second for the Hurricanes. Brett Curtis going to go to the line. His first shot no good. This student section, tough to play in front of. Let me tell you, it's like some NFL fan bases when you're coming out of that tunnel. But his second shot hits. The 5th year from Harvey, coming in with experience when he needs it most. So Allman goes to Jack McCauley. Jack McCauley in the paint, back to Allman from the free throw line. That shot hits. Up 2, Hurricanes lead 29-27 with 6:25 left in the second. Gauthier to Hoffer. Hoffer hits the 2-point back home where he belongs in that paint. The big man looked for the 3 earlier, but better off taking that 2 inside. Allman with the 2-pointer now. A little back-to-back on the inside. Hurricanes up 2 now. Gabe Cormier goes to Brett Curtis, back to Cormier. Cormier back to Curtis. Curtis for 3 now, and he hits it. So Marcellus Taliaferro will inbound to Jalen Menzies. Jalen to Allman Dervisevic. Dervisevic looking for Marcellus as Allman takes it inside himself, leaving Jalen wide open on the 3. Can't find it though, hits all sides of the rim on that one. Devon Glenn pulling a move on Jalen Menzies as he goes to Brett Curtis. Brett Curtis, little wonky Euro step in for 2. So Allman Dervisevic going to take this one in. Wide open on the 2-pointer on that fake little pick and roll to Jalen Menzies. Pulled it on the inside, and Brett Curtis visibly frustrated with that one. See if he can recover with that 3-pointer, and he does. Chargers up 4 now with 4:45 left. Mark Hoffer on the inside, takes the foul. I don't want to use the word flagrant so liberally, but that was pretty flagrant by Jack McCauley. It's going to be the Hurricanes' 3rd foul and Jack's 1st. Mark Hoffer on the line here. Hoffer visualized and then attacked that one. His first shot good. Another visualization. Another visualization. Visualize and attack. Sinks it. Routine makes poutine. Let me tell you what. Allman Dervisevic on that right-hand side now for the Hurricanes. Down 6. The clock's not rolling. The clock's not rolling. The clock's not rolling. We had 4:41 the whole time. So Chargers take a timeout now, even though time has been out for, I want to say, 30 seconds. Regardless, Chargers up 6. Hurricanes in a similar situation they were against Mount St. Vincent there. Down early. Comeback possible for this first half, but playing against a very aggressive team on the inside. They're making the right moves, but they need to hit those threes on the outside if they want a chance at this thing. Hurricanes going to inbound here, Almond Dervisevic. Hurricanes going to get another inbound here. Guess who it is? Almond Dervisevic. As we wait for Brett Curtis to tie his shoe here. Logan Rempel has a few words for him. Got a double knotted, he says. Almond goes to Jalen Menzies. Jalen to Jack McCauley. Back to Jalen, back to Almond. Almond to Marcellus. Marcellus now on the inside. Can't hit that too. And he can't hit it again, but he will get 2 shots from the line. That foul going to be on James French, who created a wall earlier. Now catching his second foul of the night. Marcellus on the line, nails his first one. Hurricanes down 5 now with 4:26 left. Hits the second one as well. Devon Glenn for the Chargers. Taking the right-hand side as the pinch defense of Jalen Menzies and Almond Dervisevic forces the pass out of bounds. So Brett Curtis here for the Chargers is going to take this one. Brett goes to Devon here. Devon back to Brett. He's going to find Gauthier. Jack McCauley can't find it off his fingertips. No good. Gabe Cormier to Devon Glenn. Pass intercepted by Jalen Menzies in the paint. Jalen puts it down for 2, and the crowd goes wild here. Gabe Cormier with the pinch defense, put in by Tim Kendrick. Gonna be Chargers ball. Marcellus tries his hardest to plead his case, but pretty well clearly went off his fingertips there. Brett Curtis to Gabe Cormier. Cormier to Devon Glenn. Cormier back to Devon, as this one does go out on the tips of Brett Curtis. So it's going to be Jack McCauley giving it off to Jalen Menzies, to Almond, to Logan Rempel for 3. He hits it. He hits it. Oh my goodness. Hurricanes lead by 1. Clip that. Clip that. And it's going to be a travel on Devon Glenn.
Hurricanes ball. In the game, the Holland Dogs, number 1, Kyrie Thompson. Number 2, Chris Cheatham.
Chris Cheatham here to Jalen Menzies to Kyrie Thompson. Pulls up for a midi. On the jumper, he hits it. Hurricanes up 3 now with 3:12 left in the second. Gabe Cormier walking his way inside. And off the hands of Mark Hoffer, that ball goes out of bounds.
Hurricanes ball. In the game, Chargers, number 7, Daniel Hobbs.
So Chris Cheatham here taking the ball up that right-hand side, goes to Jalen Menzies. Now back to Cheatham. Marcellus putting up the wall as he goes to Logan Rempel. Pulls up for another 3. He hits that one and lets the crowd know, just like back before break against MSVU. Little deja vu. Well, this ball goes to Crandall. Chargers do not have the mental edge here with 2:44 left. Hurricanes taking that edge back as they're clearly putting a message out to the presses that they will not be played around with. And that's 8 seconds in the backcourt. Hurricanes love the sound of that, and the fans do too. So Chris Cheatham here. He'll dish the ball off to Menzies. Menzies walking his way inside, back to Cheatham. Yogi Bear looking for Menzies, finds him. Menzies back inside, no good. But he will take the foul. That foul on number 2, Devon Glenn, his second of the night. Chargers put themselves in bonus territory. So Crandall will take the timeout here with 2:30 left in the first half. So Jalen Menzies is going to go to the line here. Speaking of routine on the free throw line, watch this. He's got to high-five his teammates after every shot. May have changed that over Christmas break, who knows. Jalen Menzies' first shot, left hand, then right hand. Look at that. Routine makes poutine. Pour a little gravy on him. Misses the first shot, though. A little sticky. Ball finds its way to Chris Cheatham, whose three-pointer is good. Correction, two-pointer. Two-pointer. Foot was on the line. Classic grown-ups mistake. But Logan Rempel on the interception. Three-pointer. No good. Hits the left rim. About 3 Hurricanes in the paint there, and they couldn't come up with it. Brett Curtis there. His shot no good. As the ball finds its way to Devon Glenn. Devon Glenn, his shot no good as well. Ball trickles out of bounds. Kyrie Thompson going to inbound for the Hurricanes. 1:55 left in this first half here. Hurricanes showing a little turbulence. But hey, that's a smooth flight out of this break. coming back into their second half. Chris Cheatham now to Marcellus. Marcellus off the glass. His two-pointer good. Up 11. Devon Glenn on that right-hand side. Logan Rempel on him like flies on a bumper. Back to Devon. Logan giving him a little space this time as the screen comes from Chris Cheatham. So Daniel Hawks is going to inbound here. He goes to Brett Curtis, who puts it up for three. No good with 1 second left on the shot clock. Kyrie going to take over here. Might have hit it off the heels of Marcellus there. But Kyrie gets another chance, no good. Is that defensive or offensive foul we got? Yep, that's a defensive foul on the Chargers. Number 3, Brett Curtis. So Chargers in bonus here. Marcellus gonna get an extra shot. Marcellus's first shot, no good. Hurricanes still lead by 11 though. 1:03 left in the first half. And he hits the second. Up 12 now. Hoffer inbounds to Devon Glenn. Devon was thinking about going coast to coast there until he ran into a brick wall named Logan Rempel. So Chris Cheatham going to take the ball here as it goes to Marcellus. Back to Cheatham, who gets the foul going his way. I believe that was Mark Hoffer for Crandall. No, that was Devon Glenn there. That's his 4th foul. Chris Cheatham makes his final shot there. As we've got 44, and we'll call it a half second on the clock. I'm a giver when it comes to rounding up, you know? 0.3 might as well be 0.5. Chris Cheatham going to come up with a holding foul there. Somewhat unnecessary, not the call, but the foul itself. Kyrie Thompson playing defense there. He strips the ball away, but he steps out of bounds in doing so. So he's going to stop the momentum of the Chargers, but they're going to get the ball with 18 seconds left on the shot clock right on their end of the court. Brett Curtis goes to Gauthier. Gauthier walking into the paint. His 2-point attempt, no good. A little confusion there, a little ping pong action off the heads of some players. James French going to put that down for 2. That buzzer beater no good. We'll be back with second half action here at the MCCE. Stick around, folks. We'll see you here in about 15 minutes. With 1 minute left until the second half starts here, I've got some impressive stats for you folks. First of all, let's just talk about bench points. Hurricanes bench, 26 points. Their starters, 27 points. I can't remember the last time I've seen a bench come off and only get 1 point shy of the starters in a half alone. Meanwhile, Crandall's bench, 8 points, their starters 33, leaning on their starters a little heavy there. And of course, Chargers down 12 as we start this second half. Guess what? The largest lead in this game by far, 14 points. Guess who held that 14-point lead? Both teams. Hurricanes held it for 50 seconds. Chargers held it for 46 seconds. And guess what? I was talking about the points in the paint. Hurricanes responded. Crandall has 12 points in the paint. Hurricanes have 30 in that first half. With that, Brett Curtis going to inbound for us to Devon Glenn to the Chargers as we start this second half of action. To Mark Hoffer. To Gabe Cormier. Back to Hoffer. Hoffer's three-pointer, no good. Hoffer yet to hit a three-pointer today. Hurricanes Marcellus, he puts that one in for two. Taliaferro having a great day today. That's his 15th point of the day. Brett Curtis, he goes to James French. James French, his three-pointer, no good, as Mark Hoffer gets the ball out to Devon Glenn. Devon Glenn on the right-hand side. Gabe Cormier steps out of bounds now. A little Almond Dervisevic-esque. Jack McCauley here to inbound for the Hurricanes. Holland up 55-41. Marcellus now in the paint. He loses the ball. And James French recovers for the Chargers. Brett Curtis now with the ball for Crandall. Mark in the paint here. His two-pointer good. Jalen Menzies to Allman. Dervisevic letting the ball hit the floor a little bit here as he goes back to Jalen to Jack. Jack McCauley in the paint on that two-step, puts it down. Little mid-range free throw there for 2 points. Brett Curtis here for the Chargers. Three-point attempt, no good. Almond Dervisevic now for the Hurricanes. Jack McCauley in the paint, gives it to Jalen Menzies. Jalen Menzies losing it. Giving it to James French for the Chargers. As French passes it off to Devon Glenn. Glenn back to Gabe Cormier, who goes to Brett Curtis. Now back to Devon Glenn. Glenn to Cormier as he puts it up for two. Jack McCauley for three here. His shot good. That one hanging up in the air and sinking down like it had 10 pounds of lead in it when it hit the basket. Brett Curtis for three now. His shot, same exact fashion, that one hits. Jack McCauley, let's see how he responds. He goes in the paint. Euro step out to Almond Dervisevic. His three-point attempt, no good. Devon Glenn for the Chargers. Going to the right-hand side, it's Gabe Cormier, who makes a little couple fancy moves. And he puts in his 2 points. Allman loses the ball to Mark Hoffer there. And Devon Glenn gonna take the ball for the Chargers. Glenn on the right side goes to Cormier. Cormier back to Glenn. Glenn for three, he hits it. Jack McCauley to Jalen Menzies to Marcellus. Off the glass for two. Devon Glenn going to Mark Hoffer. Mark Hoffer inside to Gabe Cormier. Gabe Cormier can't find the luck this time as it goes to Marcellus to Menzies. Menzies up for two. That one good. And Jalen Menzies hits another one. Charges Gabe Cormier. Can't find the basket there for two. As Hurricanes up 13 with 5:25 left to go in the third. Jalen Menzies for three now. Back to back to back. Who dat? Who dat? Jalen Menzies getting all the love from his teammates now. Well deserved. Hit the two, hit another two, and then throws a three in the mix. What you gonna do about it? The Hurricanes make a substitution here. Vicente Balaton checking in. Jalen Menzies, Tyree Cooper checking back in for the Chargers as well. Almond Drvisovic here at the top. Dishes it off to Marcellus. Marcellus can't find nothing but rim. Vicente, what a pass to Marcellus. I don't know if he intended it. He probably didn't. But look at that natural basketball talent coming in off the dish. Brett Curtis can't find a lane as he steps out of bounds now. Takes the foul as he does as well. That foul going to be on Marcellus Taliaferro. That's going to be his second foul on the team's first. Hurricanes going to come up with the ball now. Vicente to inbound. Jalen Menzies taking his time up the court. 4:30 left in the third. Almond Drvisovic looking for Jack McCauley, can't find him, goes to Menzies. Crandall takes control as ball went out of bounds there. The problem both teams have had today. And it happens again. Jalen Menzies' block goes errant, goes out of bounds. That one not so bad. We'll take that one all day. But now Devon Glenn with the ball there at the top. Devon working his way inside, goes to Tyree Cooper, who makes his way in. And back out to James French, his two-pointer good. Almond Drvisovic on the left side. Goes over Vicente to Jack McCauley for three. That one hits. Tyree goes to Devon to Brett. Brett goes to Mark on the inside there. Mark with a wicked pass goes to Devon Glenn, but that one unlucky with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. So Hurricanes take control here as the ball went out. Logan Rempel gonna check in for Vicente, and Kyrie Thompson gonna come in for Allman. Chris Cheatham also in the game. Good old Yogi Bear. He dishes it off to Jack McCauley, who goes up for 3. What an apple for Chris, and what a 3 for Jack. Devon Glenn here on that left side, working his way in. It's Tyree Cooper now coming in on that right hand through the paint. His second attempt good for 2. 3 minutes left in the third here. Hurricanes up 20. Don't want to get too comfortable now. We've seen what Hurricanes do with a comfortable lead in the past. Kyrie Thompson with 3 now, no good. Hurricanes got to keep their foot on the gas here if they want to get out of this one alive. As we see, give Crandall an edge, and they'll take it right down the court. As that shot clock wasn't started. We're going to go with 18 seconds on the shot clock here. And number 7, Daniel Hawks, going to check into the game for the Chargers. Chargers wearing white, Hurricanes in maroon. Here in the third quarter with 2:37 left. Hurricanes up 77-57. As we get substitutes and shot clock figured out, Tyree Cooper inbounds to James French. French goes to Glenn. Glenn back to Cooper. Cooper takes a step. What a pass to Gabe Cormier, who can't find it, but Cooper can. Cooper puts it in for 2 there. 2:20 left in the third. Kyrie Thompson to Chris Cheatham. Back to Thompson. Thompson passing that one up to the 5th row there. Just a bit too much mustard on it. It's like a sandwich on July 5th when you're trying to get rid of all your toppings. Tyree Cooper goes in, finds the body of Jack McCauley. And that's who the foul's going to be on. Jack, that's his second. So Tyree Cooper to the line for the Chargers here. The Baltimore native puts his first one in. And his second one hangs up there, doesn't go in. Rempel and Marcellus had a little miscommunication there who's going for it. So you know who gets it? The out of bounds. They get it. And Devon Glenn and his fellow Chargers going to come up with a free rebound pretty much. As the ball finds its way to Gabe Cormier, who goes to James French. Now to Daniel Hawks. Hawks recovering. Back to Cormier. Cormier off the net, no good. Shot clock runs out there. That's the horn here. Vicente keeping it inbounds to Logan Rempel, who somehow from behind the net hits a wicked 3-pointer. From a bad angle to a great shot to even better points, he makes his stat line look impressive. Vicente Ballotson catching a foul there. That's going to be his first and the Hurricanes' third. As Gabe Cormier goes for a little fadeaway, can't find any. 1:20 left in the third here. Kyrie Thompson to Chris Cheatham. Yogi Bear making his way inside for two, no good. He does come up with a foul though. Head coach Tim Kendrick says it's not his fault. Tyree Cooper here, taking the ball up for the Chargers. He's going to find his way in the paint. Doesn't make point trouble, but does cause foul trouble for Kyrie Thompson. That's going to be Kyrie's second personal foul of the day. And Tyree capitalizes and puts that free throw down. Doesn't find any room on the second though. Chris Cheatham to Kyrie, Kyrie to Logan Rempel, three-pointer, no good. Vicente Ballatin on the rebound. Then it goes to Marcellus. Marcellus just a little rebound hungry today. He's got the support from his teammates and he says, nah, give it to me. Give it to me. Put the team on my back. Tyree Cooper now to the right-hand side. Devon Glenn, his three-pointer, no good. Just left of the basket from his angle. Logan Rempel to Chris Cheatham. Cheatham with the old school accessories on today. Kyrie Thompson, right-hand side, free throw. Not free throw, three-pointer. What am I talking about? Anyway, he puts it down. Hurricanes up 22 now against the formerly dominant Chargers team. Kyrie Thompson, he's going to put it in for two. Look, KT, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me, cause I want ya, and I need ya, and I'm down for ya. We'll be back with some fourth quarter action. I'm Grant Harrison, folks. Stick around as we come back with our final quarter. Chris Cheatham takes it in the paint here. Dishes it off to Vicente. Back to Cheatham, back to Vicente. To Allman now for three. No good. At least he stayed in bounds. Chris Cheatham no good there as Tyree Cooper takes control. Kyrie Thompson on a breakaway again, two-pointer good. So now Ryan Campbell gives that one away. Logan Rempel takes it up the court and runs into foul trouble. Logan Rempel on the line here. First shot, no good. Second shot, no good. But Kyrie Thompson comes up with a loose ball. His three-pointer, no good. It's going to be Logan Rempel, previously on the line, now catching a foul. It's going to be his second of the evening. Hurricanes first of the fourth quarter. Daniel Hawks to Colby McIntosh. Daniel Hawks puts that one away for three. So Chris Cheatham on a fast break here, goes to the paint to Vicente. Vicente to Kyrie. Kyrie to Logan Rempel putting it up for three. That one off the front rim as the ball is blown dead. This foul going to be on Vicente. Going to be a holding. Be the Hurricanes' second foul of the quarter. Vicente's second of the evening. Now Gabe Cormier going to dribble around and find Tyree Cooper. He's going to find his footing and then find Mark Hoffer. As Colby McIntosh puts down 2 points. So here comes Yogi Bear up the paint again to Almander Vicevic, puts up 2. Another great assist for Yogi Cheatham. Looking like Wayne Gretzky out here, just setting up his teammates for success. So Gabe Cormier passes back and forth with Mark Hoffer, comes up with it as his mid-range two-pointer is good. Almander Vicevic here to Logan Rempel. Colby McIntosh swatted it out of his hands there, so Hurricanes gonna get another chance. Chris Cheatham's shot, no good there. Gabe Cormier puts it up in the air. That one good. Kyrie Thompson taking his time as he dishes it off to Almander Vicevic. Rolls off the body, finds some room, comes up with a mid-range jumper. Tyree's going to pass it off to Gabe Cormier, who's going to go back to Tyree. Now to Colby McIntosh. He's going to find Cooper for 3. That shot no good, just a little short. It's Colby on the cleanup crew putting it down. Jalen Mensley's shot no good. Logan Rempel on the cleanup no good as well. Hurricanes still up 20 with 6:32 left in the fourth. Jalen Menzies and Kyrie teaming up, trying to look for a little steal there. Can't find it, but Colby McIntosh finds another two-pointer. Hurricanes take the timeout here. Both teams with 2 timeouts left in the fourth. And we're back. Jalen Menzies goes to Chris Cheatham here. Finding Logan Rempel in the paint. His 2-pointer no good. Gabe Cormier. His 2-pointer finds some luck. With 6 minutes left in the fourth here. Kyrie Thompson goes to Jalen Menzies. Jalen finds Logan Rempel for 3. Logan lucky on the outside. Drops another 3-pointer on the net. Colby McIntosh goes to Devon Glenn. Devon Glenn to Gabe Cormier. Gabe Cormier puts it down for 2. Hurricanes looking to get back into the swing of things, putting 100 on all their opponents. They weren't able to do so against the Chargers the last time they played. Of course, a couple key elements out the last time they played as well. Jalen Menzies here for 3, no good. Gabe Cormier for 3 now. His shot can't find any net. Chris Cheatham taking a breath of fresh air. 4:55 left. He dishes it off to Kyrie. Kyrie mid-range. 2 points, can't find it. Logan Rempel comes up with a rebound though. And he's going to give it off to Jalen Menzies. Jalen's going to shoot 2 now after that Crandall foul on number 7, Daniel Hawks. And Jalen Menzies here, he's not going to have any teammates around him. So what's he going to do on his routine? Oh, well, just watch this. Just watch this, folks. He's going to high-five air. Watch closely here. He doesn't do it largely in front of a crowd. But he makes it, see, left, little right. Nobody's there, but he's high-fiving just to keep that routine down. That's commitment to the act, folks. Gabe Cormier on that right-hand side. 4:20 left here. Logan Rempel coming up with a foul on the inside here. He pretends to get in trouble there anyway. It's going to be his 3rd foul of the evening. Hurricanes' 3rd foul of the quarter. Tyree Cooper saves it from going out of bounds here. As he rolls off Jalen Menzies, finds some room. Gabe Cormier wide open there inside the paint for 2. I think Hurricanes are comfortable giving a 2-pointer up right now, but we'll talk in 2 minutes. Kyrie Thompson can't find it. Marcellus can't find it. But Crandall can. They grab the ball now and run up the court. It's Gabe Cormier. Gabe Cormier final lane to McIntosh. Which in turn finds Devon Glenn. And the ball is going to go to the Hurricanes now. Tyree Cooper's got his 4th foul of the night. Chargers have their 3rd of the quarter. Kyrie Thompson taking his time once he makes his way past half to Marcellus. Marcellus for 2 here. He finds it. Hurricanes 99. Crandall 80. Tyree Cooper to Colby McIntosh. Colby McIntosh back to Gabe Cormier. Cormier's pass intercepted by Jack McCauley to Jalen Menzies. Little J&M action. Unlucky. As Devon Glenn. It's either his 5th or his 4th. Either way, Ethan Culberson going to check in for the Chargers here. It's only Devon Glenn's 3rd foul. My count was off. Of course, that's why I had to retake the 3rd grade 5 times. I just couldn't count to 10. Anyway, Jalen Menzies makes his first one. Hurricanes hit 100. Chargers still at 80 as Hurricanes go to 101. Devon Glenn now, keep in mind, only 3 fouls. He has Colby McIntosh on his left. He's going to go to Ethan Culberson. Culberson to Glenn. Glenn to Cooper. Cooper looking for a lane, finds it with Colby McIntosh, who puts down 2. And a bit flagrant, to say the least. On number 14, Ethan Culberson. His first Crandall in bonus. That was not what you want to see at this point in the game. We got to keep it safe. Luckily, you saw Ethan Culberson there. Goes back, says, that's my bad. And luckily, doesn't escalate against Kyrie Thompson there. But Kyrie on the line now. His first shot in. Kyrie looking a little like Jalen there with that high 5 action. That second one in. Chris Cheatham in for Kyrie Thompson, which, in my mind, an odd substitution considering how much Cheatham works off Kyrie and how well they do so. But not my team, as Gabe Cormier grabs the ball here from the 3-point line. Tyree Cooper now. His pass goes off the hands of James French, who can't get a handle on it, and ball goes out. Logan Ripple's basket won't count. Gabe Cormier takes his 2nd foul of the evening. And Chargers in bonus now. Logan's first shot in. His second, no good. 2:15 left here. James French goes to Tyree Cooper, back to French, no good. French on the line now for 2. I have a sneaking suspicion this 2 minutes and 4 seconds is going to last about 20. So grab a bowl of popcorn, get comfy. We've got 2 minutes of basketball left. Well, look at this. Ryan McKinnon from Summerside, Prince Edward Island, checking into the game. James French's first shot, no good. James French takes control and puts that two-pointer down. Spencer Rossiter also into the game. Marcellus for three, no good. As Tyree Cooper takes the ball up for the Crandall Chargers now. What a block. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hurricanes just hot tonight. As their inbound pass broken up, finds a way into the arms of Chris Cheatham. Goes to Jalen Menzies for two now. 1:33 left. Tyree Cooper now on that left side. Luke Swanson's shot, no good. But Ryan McKinnon goes to Jalen Menzies. His shot, no good. Crandall foul, number 14, Ethan Culberson. The Rosedale, New Brunswick native comes up with his second foul of the night. And of course, Crandall's in bonus here. Marcellus can't find that shot. Hot early, a little lukewarm later. But Luke Swanson putting two down now. As we have some substitutes, Nick Mills and Vicente Balatin checking in for the Hurricanes. Ryan McKinnon regains his handle as he goes to Chris Cheatham. Yogi Bear to Spencer the Chef Rossiter. And he crossed him up too hard. Just got a little bit too friendly on that one. Got that push off on that left arm. Call that the Michael Jordan woulda, coulda, shoulda foul. Chris Cheatham up the right side for the Hurricanes. He goes in the paint to Rossiter. Rossiter for three. He shot that one from the Wendy's parking lot and in. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Jalen Menzies, Tyree Cooper. Looking for a lane, can't find it. Now he can with Ethan Culberson. But Hurricanes put a stop to that like a fire truck. They'll dribble it out here with 2-1. That's game. Hurricanes 110. Crandall 86. We'll see you on our next home game broadcast, folks. I'm Grant Harrison. Thanks for tuning in.